Hi everyone, it's Jess and I am back with another scrapbooking process video to share with you all today. This one I made using some of the, sorry, my headphones were choking me a little bit. I made using some of Vicky Bouton's new collection, which is All the Good Things. I'm not positive if it is actually out in stores yet. I don't know. I got it at a workshop, so I don't know if it has been released in stores. I really couldn't tell you. I'm sorry. So I'm using these pieces of paper. That background paper is probably, or not the background, the watercolor paper is probably my favorite from the collection. I believe the back side of that paper is a really, really rich royal blue. This paper I'm using for my photo mat, not one of my favorites, but it makes a really nice photo mat. Has just enough, yes, that blue, that really rich royal blue. I had a hard time deciding if I wanted to use the front or the back. I went with the front because I really liked it. And the background paper is just a white script on black. So the photo mat is not my favorite paper. I love the back, the yellow. The front of it I personally wouldn't use, but it makes a nice photo mat. It has just enough detail in the patterning to make it interesting without overwhelming the photos. So these pictures are from Loch Ness. They're from where we got our boat cruise. I think I was having trouble with my ATG in this layout. Or it could be the next one. I'm not sure. One of them I have trouble with and I switched to my smaller adhesive. So we posed with a picture of the Loch Ness Monster. I inked all of the edges of my paper in the Black Soot Distress Ink by Tim Holtz, and I'm using a very simple scrapbook design here. It's something that I do go to fairly often, especially if I have some bold patterns in the background. I like this blocky layout design. It gives it a bit of order, which contrasts with that watercolor piece of paper in the background. This layout is going to be fairly simple. It is a quick layout, as you can tell. I have it slowed down. Usually, usually I have my videos sped up to 2.5 times the speed. This one I only have sped up to 2 times the speed. So it was a quick layout for me. These thickers are from the Vicky Bouton kit, and I'm just going to arrange them so that in a way that I like them. But I was having trouble because I didn't really want the line through the descending F like that, but I just decided to live with it. I couldn't figure out how to make it work so that there wasn't that cut line through the middle, so I just went with it. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I work hard to make it all fit, and this one, yeah, I'm going to fix that G so that it's in line with the rest of the letters. I don't know if those letters are supposed to be wobbly like that, like the words when you put them down, if they're supposed to be bouncing, but they're foam, so I just manipulated them so that they were in a positioning that I liked. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my voice this morning. Okay, maybe that'll help. Some water. These pieces are from the die cut pack from that same collection. I just chose a couple of feathers because I thought, well, he kind of looks like a dinosaur, and feathers sort of remind me of dinosaurs. Maybe not this particular swimming breed of dinosaur, but I think that's where I was going there. And I did ink those edges with the black distress ink as well, and I'm just gluing them down with some Scotch quick dry adhesive, which is now called Scotch tacky glue. I will probably keep calling it quick dry adhesive. I was debating if I wanted to add in the U between the O and the R, because I'm Canadian, and in Canada we spell favorite with a U. And I was really thinking about adding in the U, and then I wasn't sure if it would look okay, so I don't end up adding it in. So my journaling is going to be very simple. It's basically just we found the Loch Ness monster and took pictures with her before we got on our boat for a tour of Loch Ness, which was really cold, by the way. If you're going up to Inverness and Loch Ness, I would highly recommend bringing some warm clothes. It was very cold out on the boat. Extremely windy, which is why it was so cold. So for my journaling, I'm using my 0.1 Derwent black pen. They do come in gray and I believe brown, but I haven't found the brown ones. So if anybody knows where they are, if you could let me know, that'd be wonderful. And this layout's going to be left fairly plain, simply because that watercolor sheet in the background is so busy that I didn't want to keep adding more and more stuff on top of it. I am just going to add a little bit of wording over the feathers. And then there are these words that say reason to celebrate, which I thought was funny because I'm talking about how we found the Loch Ness monster. Celebrate, we found the Loch Ness monster. Anyways, it's silly, I know. Those arrow pieces are from Freckled Fawn. I don't know if they're still available. I've had them for a while. They're a weird texture. They're not quite foam. They're not really chipboard. I don't know what they made them from. So I just added a couple in for some sparkle and some attention, brought more to the title, although I don't know how you would miss the title. I think I just wanted to put them on because they were sparkly. And they matched that little die cut piece up at the top. And I'm going to add some enamel dots. Those enamel dots are from the UK. You can have them ordered to the States and to Canada, but it will cost you a lot. I bought them when I was in the UK on that trip, actually. That Scotland trip. I bought a bunch of them because I wasn't sure when I would be back to buy more. So I'm just going to add those around, sprinkle them around in a few different colors, and rearrange them until I get them in a spot that I like, where they're not lined up straight in a row. So that is all that I have for you today. If you have any questions, you can leave them down below in the comments sections, or you can ask me over on Facebook, Instagram. Everything is linked down below for you, and there's a free stream of my layouts. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!